Week 6. So the statistics are really starting to measure up to what we might have expected earlier in the year. We're starting to see fewer and fewer names on the list that we wouldn't expect to see. And I want to throw out there that it's the first time that I've worn my Oakland Seals jersey in a video, so I'm happy that I got it, and it's weird and it's different. And I don't get much chance during the regular season to wear a throwback jersey. During the summer, sure, do all kinds of historical stuff, but during the regular season, the reason that I wear all the Adidas ones that I do is because, it's a new game, it's a new day, it's a new this. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to wear the new stuff. So for today, I'm breaking my own rule. I'm even wearing a Quebec hat because why not? They're not around anymore either. I don't have an Oakland hat. I need to fix that. I know. But anyways, and it is Oakland, I believe. I believe this is Oakland. I know it was listed as California Golden Seals, but I'm pretty sure this is Oakland. All right, that doesn't matter. I'm getting distracted by things. Don't matter. I also want to throw out there. I see complaints here and there about ads that appear on videos. That is how YouTubers do get paid. So I understand. I sympathize. I do very much. But at the same time, that is how YouTubers get paid. So for me to be able to provide this kind of content, for me to be able to afford the lighting that I've got, the camera that I've got, the microphone that I've got, and to be able to just every now and then, probably every other month now, I'm going to be buying new boards. It's one of those things where I need to have that income there so I can throw money at that. And then not only that, but to be able to afford to get a home where I have a full-sized set. That's what the ad revenue does. That's why they're there. So I identify, and I'm sorry. And if it's a really long ad, I don't blame people for hitting the skip button because honestly, I've done it myself. But again, it is a way to show channels you support them. You watch the ad that rolls before the video, and it puts that extra whatever amount is in their pocket, and it varies from month to month. So some months it'll be more than others. Some months it's just nothing. July comes to mind, and January is just. But at least I know this year the January shock won't be a shock for me. I'm expecting it. So, anyways, let's just go ahead and dive in now with this. And if a video is below 10 minutes, you just have the pre-roll ad. Anyways, you can't put anything in the middle. Points. Connor McDavid's at the top, 10 goals and 16 assists, but it's a game in hand for Rantanen. He's playing tonight. 6 goals, 20 assists for him, so he can overtake McDavid. Bergeron, 9 goals, 16 assists. He technically can overtake McDavid too, and I did not expect Bergeron to be here at all. McKinnon, 11 goals, 13 assists. Pasternak, 16 goals and 7 assists. Morgan Riley, 8 goals, 15 assists. And Blake Wheeler with 3 goals and 20 assists is on the chart. Goals leaders. Pasternak leads the way with 16. Skinner has 13. Ovechkin, Kane, Forsberg, and Timo Meier all have 12. So those are guys that are all looking at potential 50-goal seasons right now. Assists, Rantanen has 20. Wheeler has 20. Burns has 18. Marner, Shabbat, and Aho all have 17. So Shabbat's 22 points means he doesn't make this chart. But 5 goals, 17 assists, 22 points. He does lead defenseman in scoring in the league, which is insane. Burns is 1 point behind him with 21. Shots. So last week I talked about defensemen. This week we're just talking about shots in general. Tyler Seguin leads the way with 82 shots on goal, followed by Patrick Kane with 77. Marchessault also has 77. Evander Kane has 75. Nathan McKinnon 75. And Dougie Hamilton leads defenseman with 71 shots. He has 3 goals for those 71 shots, but it's getting better because it was 0 goals for a lot of shots for a while there. Game-winning goals. Landeskog has 4, so does Gourde. Power play goals. Pasternak and Laine both lead the league with 7. Shorthanded goals. Grabner and Richardson, who both play for the Arizona Coyotes, have 3. To look at it another way, Arizona's allowed 5 power play goals, and those two have 6 shorthanded goals. So you do the math, that's a pretty good penalty kill. Hits leaders, this is where Vegas shows up. Carrier with 87. Again, the guy hits everything that moves. And what impresses me with Carrier is they always talk about Wilson and, out of his 250 hits, they're clean. Carrier hits everything, and I don't hear anything about Carrier's hits being dirty. So that's impressive. Reeves, 70 hits for Vegas. Lucic, 60 for the Oilers. Paquette has 59. Foligno, Ristolainen, and Haig all have 57. So Risto putting up some gritty numbers there on the blue line for the Sabres, and Haig putting up gritty numbers because he's a Flyer, and they're all gritty now. Save percentage, Luongo leads the way with a 956. And if I can't even put into terms just how impressive a 956 is. Rinne, a 951. Very impressive in that Rinne's played a lot more games than Luongo so far this year. So we'll put more stock in Rinne's number than Luongo's for right now. Halak, 945. Considering that he had that horrible start against the Canucks, and he still has a 945. Very impressive. Greiss, 938. He was left for dead for the Islanders, remember? Not so much. Riddick, 935. And Freddie Anderson has a 934. So, yes, Freddie Anderson's got himself in the conversation for maybe a Vezina. But don't leap at that yet, Leaf fans. Just enjoy Freddie playing well. And Freddie's always been a good goaltender. Shots against. It's Craig Anderson that leads the way here. 578. He's probably going to lead this chart all year. Gibson, 538. Lundqvist, 468. Freddie Anderson, 456. Jacob Markstrom, 454. And Devin Dubnyk with 449. Shots per game. Guess who's at top? That's right. Carolina's at the top with 41.7. San Jose's next with 36.1. Shots for per game. Who's at the bottom? Islanders, 27.5. Anaheim, 25.5. Shots against. Who's allowing the most? Ottawa, 38.7. Anaheim, 36.8. Who's allowing the least? Carolina is no longer the best at this. They now have a 26.1. Vegas has 26.0. So Vegas leads in hits and the least shots against. And Marchessault is tied for second in shots. Points per game. Or power play goals. See, PPG, I go points per game. Power play goals. Boston has had 18. Chicago's had 7. So that's your top and your bottom. Top and bottom and power play goals against. The worst, the ones that are allowing the most. Ottawa 19 and Philadelphia 19. And Arizona, as stated, 5. 5. And we're about a quarter of the way through the season and have allowed 5 power play goals. And I wanted to also highlight something else that kind of irks me. The Canucks have now played 20 games. St. Louis and Florida have played 15. So I see people saying the Canucks are crashing. Oh, look what's happening. It's happening. Yeah, they're tired. They've played 5 more games than have Florida or St. Louis. So I don't blame them for potentially being tired and not playing very well. And they get to play tomorrow night too to hit game number 21. So there you go. Just looking at some stats and numbers from the year. And let me know which numbers surprise you, which guys you think are on the chart that aren't going to last there for long, this kind of thing. But we are up to the point of the season now where most of these guys should be able to stay there for the year. But Riley, how long does Morgan Riley stay on here? Riley's having a fantastic year, and it was talked about a lot at the start of the year, and it's not getting talked about as much now. Because Leafland is all Nylander. What's happening with Nylander? Riley scored? Nylander? Tavares, nice goal. Nylander. What's going on with Nylander? It's so hilarious. Every Sportsnet and TSN broadcast right now is just all Nylander talk, which I kind of get. But at the same time, nothing's happened. Nothing. So there you go. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below as always. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you're browsing your way through. You just happened upon this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll talk to you again soon. And I promise this is the last video until the reviews tonight. I'm not going to bug you guys with your notification feed anymore. Sorry. I'll talk to you again soon.